So, what is Detox? Who is the AI God? And how will I answer the question I raised in my last video? For me, AI God is those authoritarian states led by China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. Our national news agency in Taiwan and pro-Taiwan media call it axis of evil, and we need to detox the totalitarian thoughts. Do not blur the line between friends and foe, and unity are two most important shits that I learned from this album. To answer what it's time to fall back or shoot is for what, you should see the whole verse one together. It points out that if you shut the fuck up and do nothing, democracy is too easy to be torn apart. And you wanna say shit, no one will give a fuck. So we gotta stand up and draw a line to make sure who's friends and foe, then we can fall back or shoot. Thank God that ONE OK ROCK are not Roger Waters, who hasn't read enough. Those words mean the great firewall made by those authoritarian states to lock their people in. That's their democracy should also be understood by looking back at verse 1. It's a democracy that gets destroyed because they'll conquer us if we divide. Fortunately, ONE OK ROCK still believe in democracy. We are the kingdom is from verse 2 of public can control you. If the TV station sell the lights on cable, then we're so blind that we're be tuning in, telling us to think independently and not believe those shits from bastard democracy that's controlled by outside totalitarian powers. It seems ONE OK ROCK didn't sneak in any support of monarchy, which I used to be worried about, and we detoxers in this world will find utopia in dystopia after we wake up and defeat the totalitarian. Sounds like all the doubts I had in my last ONE OK ROCK video are gone. They really stand with Team Democracy. The world is still in chaos right now. Just like Taka said in Belgium last year, Ukraine and the whole Europe are still fighting against Russia. The situation of Palestine and Israel are such a mess. India and Pakistan, Cambodia and Thailand, and now Indonesia, Nepal's and Madagascar people are fighting for democracy and freedom. I finally realized it's really true. Peace could only exist because there was chaos elsewhere. When we got peace, there are people really struggling in chaos. And what can we do now really is keep finding shit that you didn't notice. Really make sure who's friend and foe and be united. Dystopia and delusional tell us should not be afraid to be the heavens and trust they are the one. Really don't feel anything and oh the fucking delusional. Delusional and parties over also teach us do not shut up and let enemies sneak in and control the media. If I'm in the shadows, who's watching your back, so everyone should not be afraid to stand up and draw a line to find the enemy and pull the trigger. I do know puppets can control you and Matter are talking about the world has been torn into two sides. They want to make us pick a side and left to right. Will you take my hand? Might be the lines the most touchable in this album. And ONE OK ROCK won the world. Do not attack on each other anymore and start to be united. And just like Taka said in the stream, do not stay away from politics. Stay with Team Democracy, keep voting and care about politics, like Taka said in Instagram streaming. The future everywhere matters and love will finally come. And especially this line in Matter. And the whole song really got strongly connected with Taiwan. I saw Kazboom, a Taiwanese YouTuber who focused on Japanese music, posted on Facebook that he personally thought ONE OK ROCK quietly supported Taiwan by putting Taiwanese fans on the album cover. While I quickly responded it on my own threads and talked about how I watched Taka's speech on stage in North America, kind of talking shit about government or some shit. I was afraid that he lost faith in democracy. But after this month, I realized all the words in this album, like I just said, I'm pretty damn sure ONE OK ROCK still stand with Taiwan. I said before, it was meaningful that we Taiwan were the only stop in Asia outside Japan last year. And seeing Taiwan footage in the music video of Matter felt so warm as a Taiwanese. And the whole album really fits Taiwan, especially over the past year. The most frustrating shit for me is that Team Totalitarian use their overwhelming information power to attack a small island country, especially on the internet. Most of my friends normally have gaming, travel, K-pop, cat and dog on their YouTube homepage or other social media. Then finding one or two political or social posts show up for them. That's probably from pro-China media, talking shit about us, saying we're dictatorial, while they present themselves as democratic. But actually those pro-China legislators are the ones really dancing with the states, legislature, like party overseas. Their situation really feels like people around me stay in delusional. TV stations sell their lives on cable. Parents in Taipei are still so blind that they've been tuning in, and they post that shit in group chats. It's so hard to explain or defend to let them see the whole picture and make them think for themselves. They even say that those of us who support the Great Record movement are weirdos, and that we're the ones who tore society apart. Calling me a radical and conspiracy nut, I really feel I'm the heavens in dystopia. Tropical therapy is way too soft for me, but it surprisingly saved me after July 26th. Even though I didn't fight on the street, just reposting posts on threads didn't help shit. But arguing with friends about the situation, like I just said, was so frustrating. So I can't imagine the mental state of people fighting on the front line beyond being destroyed. Avoiding all this baggage, life this year is heavyweight. Take a break aboard, get away from all this shit. Taiwan will be protected by others. Anyway, tropical therapy is here for you. Are they like tiny pieces? This can be us, and the pilot might save you as well. Then back to matter. I don't think there's such a left and right in Taiwan. People struggle on misogyny events. Inside pro-Taiwan community after July 26th was even more frustrated to me. Then I thought it might throw Taiwan away in 2026 and 28. Then I asked my female friend how she saw all this shit. She said that it was absolutely misogyny, but just say sorry and move on. Yeah, even a girl that cares about feminism might misogynize girls without noticing themselves. Just say sorry and be a better human. I don't know why some pro-Taiwan people keep saying these feminists are radical left-wing, even say they are spies of the CCP. Shut the fuck up. They are not even left, and you guys aren't even that right. There is no horrible situation like in Western countries in Taiwan. I trust you guys are true Taiwanese, but just fix yourself and be normal. And stop calling the people who wanna keep it balanced in pro-Taiwan fake neutral. Go fuck those ones never focus on politics and talk shit about pro-Taiwan, okay? Matter and the core matters of Detox are here for you. Draw the right line, find the right friends and foes, and be united.